I'm going to go into a couple things with you guys today that I just been on my mind, on my heart. I'm going to talk about this. So get your notepads out. Nine habits of highly, not just successful people, but highly successful people. Now, I don't know if you think I'm highly successful or not. I don't know. Been top of a couple MLMs. I've done well. And so nine morning habits. Now, before I go into this, let me see if this young man's on the call. There's a couple young men that called me, and I told them, put me to the test. They know I get up early. So one of them called me at 3:30 the other morning. Guess what? I answered the phone. He was shocked. One called me next morning, 4 o'clock. I answered. He was shocked. 4:15, quarter to 5. I'm shocked. So I said, okay, you had your whole week of trying me out. And that started off at 5:30. You can call me. And we coaches every morning at about 5:30 a.m. in the morning. I get more done before the average person even roll out of bed. Lord have mercy. I get more done. By the time I get off this conference call, 90% of my day is complete. And that's why I have time to go out and prospect with new people like Mr. Adrian O'Neill and Miss Heidi here in Vegas. We go out prospecting. Why? Because I get so much done. So 9 morning habits of highly effective people. Number one, wake up early. Wake up early. I wake before 6. 6 o'clock is late. Man, I get up, I walk, I exercise. I exercise. I drink a thing of water, and I walk. I take a walk. Have a little coffee. I take a walk. It's still dark outside. You know what I do? I go to the casino here and walk. Now I know, ladies, you can't go out. It's dark. I understand. You know what happened? Let me tell you what happened. Years ago, my ex-mother-in-law, I went out walking with her one day. She took me to the casino. I said, "Why the casino?" She goes, First of all, I'm older, an older woman. I'm safe in here. The air is all taken out. They got fresh air. They recycle the air, so it's fresh. Plus, there's a walk-in little community in there. Some of us just do it in the mall. And I said, wow, that's amazing. She goes, yeah, if it's raining outside, it's the same temperature inside. If it's hot outside, it's the same temperature where? Inside. I said, oh my God, I'm blessed. For the last decade or two, I've been going walking in the morning. I take 2 walks a day. One before the conference call, 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, I'm out walking. After the call, I come back, and about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I take a second walk. If you don't use it, you go what? Lose it. I never want to be one of these old people. Well, honey, I got to get a 1-story. Why 1-story? Well, it's kind of hard to walk. Well, get a 2-story and keep you walking. But see, you got to keep young. You got to keep young. You got to keep youthful, because if you don't use it, you what? Lose it. So wake up early before 6 a.m. 6 a.m. in my book is late. Late. Sometimes I'm up at 3:30 praying. Sometimes God will wake me up to pray for people. I pray for all of you. Trust me, I pray for all of you guys weekly, monthly. But I'm up early, 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 early. It's quiet. I can pray. I can hear from God. I can think. And you know what? Your subconscious, let me tell you something about your mind. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. Your conscious mind goes to sleep. But while your conscious mind is asleep, your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always thinking out problems, situations, this and that. And that's why I keep a pen and paper by my bed. Because why? I get an idea in the middle of the night. Oh, let me write that one down. Sometimes I scribble it out, my eyes closed. I can't read it the next morning. But I get ideas when you least expect it. So always keep pen and paper close to you to write it out, And you wake up next morning, God, I got that problem answered. God, that wasn't as big as I thought it was. Man, that's really small compared to what I thought it was. Let me tell you something. 90% of the things you worry about never come true. So why do you worry about them? You were trained to worry. You know, in the last 6 days, I've been at this Tony Robbins event, $10,000 a person. Some paid up to $85,000 for a whole year with Tony. But for me, it was rekilling some things I already knew. But number two things, what 9 morning habits of highly successful people do. Number 2, drink water to boost your metabolism, to dehydrate yourself. I was saying about Mark Cuban, he does that. All successful people I know, they drink a lot of water. First thing that morning, I keep at my bed nightstand, I keep 2 bottles of water. 2 bottles of water. The first thing I do before I put the coffee cup on, the coffee's already preset, but I have my water in the morning. If I even drink coffee, you got to hydrate your body to boost your metabolism. There you go, Terry. Oh, she drinks all that. There you go. Next, number 3, exercise. Why do I go exercise in the morning? because it wakes your body. You know, this whole seminar with Tony Robbins, we went from 9 in the morning to midnight every day. Now you're thinking, that's a long time, Mr. Tom is. Yeah, but you got exercises, got your body moving. You know why? All the energy you need is inside you. You just don't know how to release it. Energy. What exercise does? It reduces stress. It reduces stress. One of the things I do at least once every 2 weeks is get a massage. Once every 2, I get a massage. Why? So my masseuse can get in there and get the knots out and stress relieving, drink some water to get all that toxins out of my body. So reduce stress by what? Exercise. And it enhances your mood. Another thing, it enhances your mood. You can't get me because I'm already in the mood. My mindset. Have you ever seen Al Thomas get on here? Well, good morning, everybody. I got a cold and I'm not feeling good. Have you ever heard Al Thomas say something like that? You ain't never in your life heard me talk like that. Why? Because my mind is above all that. I'm working at a higher frequency. You heard Dr. Nelson talk about working at a higher frequency. I'm working at such a high frequency, it doesn't get to me. Some of you guys is like, oh, every time you got those people in your life, every time you see them, they got a problem. Something's always ailing them. Don't the back of their head look better than the front of their face? Which means they're leaving you. Oh, here they go. Here they come again. Oh my God. I wonder what it is this time. No, it enhances your mood. Next, exercise sharpen your ability of consciousness. Your consciousness level is risen high because now you're working at a higher frequencies. Richard Branson does this. Jack Dorsey does this. They go out next. What? Higher frequency. I said, wow. Number 4, eat healthy breakfast. Let me tell you what my breakfast consists of. I got a nutritionist down in Florida. When I go to Florida, I go visit him. I hired him 3 months ago, and I've lost 22 pounds. I went down 3 belt sizes. Whoa. And I'm in shape now. You know what? But I want to get down another 12 pounds. Why? Because with that healthy eating, it helps your mind, helps you move. Like, for example, I have egg whites in the morning. I have beef bacon in the morning. Just not only pork, but beef bacon. And I get egg whites. And I'm good for the morning. I'm good. Twice a week, I'll have a smoothie. And then I go take that one, get that sugar out of me. So number 4 is eat healthy. What about the rest of the afternoon, Mr. Thomas? Well, I come in the afternoon. If I get hungry, I eat some peanuts, cashews without salt on it. My guy's got me on a strict diet. He's got me. Here's my little chart right here. Just to kind of show you. Mr. Armando's got me. Here's my I weigh myself every Monday. Every Monday I weigh myself. I take my chest, my neck, my waist, my hips, my kula, my arms. So guess what? I got a whole chart here of what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks, last 3 months, because I want to be as strong as BJ Cassette's out there. So I'm into that. I'm into that because I want to be healthier. I want to get healthy. Because all the enzymes and negative stuff they put in your food these days. That's why so many people got cancer at a young age. That's why you got to take 45 pills. I mean, because they're poisoning the food. I got to get that stuff out of it because I want to live for a long time. All right. Number five, meditation. And I think of Russell Simon, meditation. And Tony, we did some this weekend. I said, wow, it all go back to meditation equals visualization. What do you visualize your world to be in 2024? Man, I don't know, Miss Thomas. Every December, this happened, that happened. What? Oh, well, every December, huh? Yeah. Guess what you're focusing on? The negatives. And guess what you'll get? The negatives. Have you visualized yourself walking the stage as a regional vice president yet? Put that on your chart. Write that down. When you get off the phone, close your eyes and go to quiet space and just think. Do you take time to just think? Why do you think when I get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, it's so quiet. Guess what I could do? I could think clearly. I can see clearly. No, not. I could think clearly. I could think clearly. I could write down goals. What do you think I got this idea for next year? Every month I got a new word for the month. The first quarter, every word's going to be one vision is going to be one. Another one is going to be focus. I mean, I got it all planned out. So watch this. My 2024 is already planned out. Oh, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. What's it say? A glance of what year? 2024. My schedule's already planned out. You ain't even started. Oh, let's talk about where were you in 2022, Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas, what about 2018? What about 2017? I can tell you exactly where I was and what day. What about 2019? What about 2020? Do you have that where you can go back and look? If I would ask you, if I was pulling you over as a police officer and was to arrest you, if you could not tell me where you were at a certain time and date, how planned out are you? That was the past. I showed you the future already. What does yours look like? Do you even plan on being a regional director? Well, when I get there, Mr. Tom is, are you planning on being regional vice president? Well, if it's his will, no, 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 no. It's planning. So number 6, set goals. Set goals. I think about the Williams sisters playing tennis. They set goals. I think about Tim Furr. They set goals. Mark Cuban. They set goals. Mark DeVictor Hansen. They set goals. Think and grow rich. It didn't say work hard. It said think and grow rich. It didn't say work hard. Set your goals. Set your goals. Man, my goals. Oh my God, where am I? I got in front of my book. My goals. My goals. My. Yep. Here's my goals. But what do your goals say? Do you have goals? What's your goal physically? Well, I want to lose so many weight. What's your goal for ACN? Well, I want to hit RD and I want to make X 10 grand. I want to hit RVP and make 40. What's your goals? Do you look at them? Do you post them? Before my dad died, I used to push my dad. I said, Dad, I'm going to teach you some skill sets. My dad would have his goals on the refrigerator and in his mirror in his bathroom so he could see them every day. What's your goals? Do you see your goals every day? Oh, I don't know. What's your goals? No, 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 no. Your goals, not Al Thompson's goals, your goals. I'm sure if I ask Benjamin Contest, he's got goals. If I ask Mr. Agent O'Neill, he's got goals. I know. I know. So what's your goals? Well, so next, number 7, read. I'm reading The Web of Death. Take a snapshot of it. Take a snapshot of it. Go get it. Go get it. It'll blow your mind on how the system is made of nothing but debt and how you can't get ahead doing what you're doing. It tells you right here in the book. They give you all the spoils. Just take a snapshot of it. Don't try to read it. Just take a snapshot. Go hold it up. Just take a snapshot of it with your phone. Web of Debt by Ellen Brown JD. It was revived in 2000. This is a crazy book. It's crazy. It's gonna make some of you real pissed off. The next book I'm reading is The Psychology of what? Money. Money. I'm studying? I'm studying money. What are you studying? Think about it. Psychology of money. Yeah. Money is a psychology. It's mental. Yeah. By Morgan Housel. Housel. Psychology of money. Oh, money has psychology. The reason why some of us don't have money because you repel it. It's too much good, too good for me. No, it's timeless lessons of wealth, greed, and happiness. They lied to you. They told you money was cold cash, didn't they? They lied to you, Miss Deborah. It's warm. It's not cold about it. And let me tell you something else about money. It matches everything you wear. See how you've been sold a bill of goods? You've been thought, oh, cold cash. No, it ain't cold. It's warm and it matches everything I wear. And I tell you what, money loves me. Money loves me. I'm a magnet. But see, oh my God, that's not being a good Christian. It's all in the Bible. Everything's biblically based. Don't you realize everything's that little black book called Bible, Basic Instructions for Leaving Earth? There's nothing new. They just say in a way that it's palatable for the rest of the human race to understand. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And my third book by Dr. Dandy Ford. This is a very powerful book. You might be able to go to A book. There you go. This book is hard to come by. And I thought I gave it away to somebody because I give a lot of books away. And now it's called The Magic Power in You by Dr. Dandy Ford. A complete he also wrote a book called The Laws of Success, A Guide to Riches Through Network Marketing. He was one of the first guys that came out, a black gentleman came out with a book about network marketing in the 40s and 50s. I mean, 40s and 50s. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's nothing new out there, guys. And it's all here. It's all here. It's all up here. So yeah, that's the book. And then the ones I'm studying with my team, those that have private sessions with me, Overcome Rejections. Here's another one you got to get. Powerful book. Overcoming what? Objections. I'm a reader. You've heard it said, leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. And one of my mentors' books, this is the one that I endorsed some 20 years ago, called The Awesome Power of Public Speaking. One of my billionaire mentors out of Australia, Peter J. Daniels. And if you look on the back of the book, who's this right here? Me, my younger age. There's me right there. How many books have you been asked to endorse? Wow. But you have, are you listening to me or are you going to listen to your broke friends out there? How many books have you endorsed, been asked to endorse? By a billionaire in Australia. The Awesome Power of Public Speaking. Peter J. Daniels, my mentor. Let me tell you guys a quick story. I put it out there. See, y'all scared to tell people your goals. I put it out there when I lived in Sacramento. I put it out in the universe. I put it out there. Told my IBOs, everybody, I want to meet this man. I want to meet this man. I want to meet this man. I know everybody. So you're so scared to share your goals in case you don't hit them. I want to meet him. It was on my list to meet years ago. And I got a phone call. I lived in Sacramento. I had a friend of mine in San Jose call me. We used to do seminars. Just bring Mark Victor Hansen in and Famous Amos in. And I kind of helped fundraise. I mean, I did some funding of that. And anyway, he called me. Hey, man, guess who's going to be in San Jose tonight? Who? Peter Daniels. I want to meet him. I was taking flying lessons at the time, Chariot. I was taking flying lessons because I wanted, before I bought the first plane, I wanted to learn how to fly. And I called my instructor up. I said, hey, listen, I need to take the plane out tonight. I need to fly down to the Bay Area from Sacramento. And my instructor, he had a Bonanza. He had a Bonanza, a little six-seater. And he said, sure. I said, let me get the time on my time sheet, right, for airtime flying, because it all counts for me to take my pilot's license. He said, okay. So we took the Bonanza down to the Bay Area, dropped me off. So just leave me, drop me off. And I put a tuxedo on. And I had a dear friend of mine named Lamont went with me, and he dressed in a suit and tie. I had a tuxedo because I'm meeting this man, so I'm gonna have a tuxedo. Oh, here's another one of his books, How to Be Happy Go Rich. Now notice he's got his Rolls Royce. Okay, it's on my table here, and I want to stand out. I just don't want to meet this man. I want to what? Stand out. Do you stand out in the crowd? Or you just kind of just don't want to be seen? I want to stand out. So what I did, Mr. Waller, I had a tuxedo on. We landed in Oakland, not too far from Al Randolph. We landed in Oakland at the airport. My partner and I, my other partner, we had a limousine company in the Bay Area. I called him and said, have a limousine here on the runway to get me. On the run. That's my lifestyle. My God, why is the rest of you have your lifestyle? This was 30 years ago. Bring the limo out there, man. So they needed to know the tailgate number of the plane. Okay, get them through. Open up the door. Limo straight over into the plane. I take 4 steps out of the plane, Dave Culver, into the limo with my tuxedo on, going to Hayward, California, to meet Mr. Peter J. Daniels. We arrived at the hotel. We pulled up. The meeting had already started. I go inside of my tuxedo. The place had 800 people. When the doors opened up, they opened up both. I walked in, and he looked at me. He's on the podium, looked at me. I looked at him, and he stared at me for a minute. And then I walked alongside because it was packed in there, nowhere to sit. I walked all the way up to the front, and I leaned on the wall so he would see me. Meeting was over, Mr. Ismail. I waited till all the people shake hands, take pictures, shake hands, take pictures, shake hands. I just stood there. Meeting was over, Al Randolph, and then we're down to 30 people, then 10 people, then 5 people. Then I was next. And I said this to Mr. Daniels. Sir, my name is Al Thomas. And I'm here, my chariot, my limousine, my chariot awaits you outside to take you and your lovely wife, Marabina, to anywhere you need to go, sir, tonight. My chariot. Man, did I stand out? Did I walk up there differently than everybody else? So I told him, I said, sir, my chariot, my what? Say it with me. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta learn this stuff. Not my car, not my chariot. You guys gotta think bigger than you think too small. My chariot awaits you, sir, to take you wherever you and your lovely wife wants to go. He didn't know me from the man next door. He went with me. I was dressed in a tuxedo, for crying out loud. And ever since then, we became friends. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. Because we became such good friends, he invited me to go to Singapore for the International Board for Youth for Christ. Well, I seen him at the private table raise $1 million in 10 minutes. Everybody wrote a personal check out. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get you guys to that level. But you guys keep looking down like a chicken. I'm trying to get you to look up like an eagle that God made you to be. My God. So much out here you guys could do, especially today's climate. Everybody's scared. Everybody only look at you. Everybody, you cough if you, God made you great. He made you in his image, and you're living way beneath it. Read. What are you reading? 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 On my desk, my most important book, Og Mandino, the greatest trilogy. This book, autographed by Og Mandino himself to me. There's only 333 copies. No, 1,000 copies. I've got number 333 personally autographed by him. The greatest secret in the world. The greatest miracle in the world. Oh my God. It's priceless. I would sell this for $100,000. You got to be joking. What are you reading? What are you reading? What's your library look like? I don't like reading, Nick Thomas. What about cassette tapes? What about audios? Wow. Library. My library. Priceless. All on my desk right here. Priceless. Priceless. My dear friend, Jordan Allen's book, which one of my millionaires I trained. You had him on the call before. Beach Money. I'm in here. Talks about me having a cigar. How did Al Thomas fill up in Phoenix, Arizona? Hundreds of people. He figured out I only had 3, and my group had 3. They had 3. They had 3. It's all about the law of numbers, folks. All right, let me move on. Woo, Lord have mercy. I'm getting fired up over here. Number 8, avoid checking your emails first thing in the morning. Avoid it. Some of y'all get up, can't kiss your wife, husband. No. Put that doggone phone in another room. After my session with this young guy, I said, look, from now on, you have the permission to call me at 5:30. But he tested me. Avoid checking your email first thing. I get up grateful every morning before I check anything. Have my water. God, I thank you for another day. And here's my prayer. Lord, I do this every morning. God, who do I need to know? Listen up, write it down. God, who do I need to know, and who needs to know me today? God, who do I need to know, and who needs to know me today, Miss Edith? And I'm telling you something. He'll send people your way like nobody else. Mr. Clemens gave me a call this morning. He goes, Miss Thomas, you ain't gonna believe who I'm getting to sign up. And I said, I will believe it because I know he's faithful. I said, I'm already sitting down. Tell me who the person is ready to sign up. When he told me he's already signed up, I go, but I already know that. You know why? Because I'm already living in 2024. Which some of y'all are still living in what? What's today? December 7th? December 7th? You know, oh, December 8th? Heck, I don't even know what that, No, I get more confidence before the average person even gets up. Oh, number 9. Woo! Set a positive tone for the day. Set a what, Miss Thomas? A positive tone. Some y'all get up, you get out, you hit the stump your toe on the edge of the bed. Kids walking. How you doing? Oh my God. Really? Set a positive tone for the day. Look, have you ever seen me not up? No. Why? Because I control what's up in here. You control what's up in here. You don't have a bad day, you have a bad second. Then some of you make it a bad minute, and then some of you make it a bad 10 minutes, then somebody make it a bad day, and then it's a bad week. No, you have the right, write this down. You have the right, Mr. King, to make that decision. Come on, decision to change all that. If he gave me the meaning of the earth, that means he gave me the meaning of the way I think. Oh my God. That's why they call it stinking thinking, Mr. Thomas, right? Absolutely. It's all up here. It's what's between your left ear and your right ear. It's called a brain, and most people use it for a hat rack. Oh my God, people don't think no more. I see people driving down the street with a mask on, a car by themselves. I go, hello, hello. Did they drink the Kool-Aid? Did they drink the Kool-Aid? Did they just weak-minded people? Weak. There is a book that costs $300. It's called the dumbing down of America. America's got so dumbed down, and everybody's wearing sweats. Everybody's this. Everybody look at society. Look at society. It is, look, that little black book said this, and I'm going to quote a scripture. I'm not here to preach. It says, the poor shall always be with you. But if you read that scripture closely, Dave Carver, it says this. It didn't say you had to be one of them. It didn't say you had to be one of them. So why are we thinking about these poor thoughts? Why are we scared to go approach this person when somebody else will talk to them and they get in the business? What are you so afraid of? Fear. F-E-A-R. False education appearing real. Where? Only in your doggone mind. Because you got these poor thoughts. Man, I work on such a high frequency. Sometimes it kind of, Lord, why is everybody else not on this frequency? Why can't they get on this frequency? You're Dr. Nelson about frequency. It's true. Man, my frequency and vibration so high, it blows me sometime away. Like, wow. I can think something's doing happens. Like, whoa. No, that's your godlike inside you. Don't let that scare you. You need to be attracted to the light. Attract to the light. Go towards it. See, I go to war. W-A-R, war. Because you flip war over, sell it backwards, you got to get wrong. What does that mean? You got to start getting on you about being a better person and then go to work to make it real. Well, how do we solve this? I'm almost done. We solve this by getting up in the morning. Number one, waking up early before 6. Exercising. What are you eating for breakfast? Drink water to boost your metabolism. Hydrate yourself. Then exercise, release stress and your mood swings, and sharpen your consciousness ability. And also, number 4, eat healthy. Eat healthy. Number 5, meditation. Meditate on things that you want. See, most people meditate on things they don't want, and guess what? It happens to you. Girl, I sure wish my back would get better. Shut up. I already feel it getting better. Number 5, eat healthy for breakfast. Number 5, meditation. Number 6, set goals. Number 7, read. Leaders are reader. When I talk about people that don't like to read, I just say, well, you ain't going very far in life and in your business. Because you know what? You're not stretching yourself. Well, here's my thoughts. I can't care less about your thoughts. That's why you're still where you're at. Nothing in your life changed. Your address ain't never changed. Your house ain't never changed. Your car never, nothing's changed. Man, I just came back from a seminar for 6 days at Stretch Al Thomas. I was in a room with people stronger than me. Not just like me. I'm stretching myself. I wouldn't have paid that kind of money. I know you wouldn't. But I'm stretching me. I ain't worried about me. I got to grow. And so do you. What are you doing to stretch yourself this week? Next, it says by science, meditation. Number 6, setting goals. Number 7, reading. Number 8, avoiding checking your emails first. I got people around me sometimes. That's all they do on their phone. Just constantly. I'm working. I'm recruiting somebody. Yeah. How many of you recruited in the last 90 days? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, how many did this? Recruited 60, and how many recruited in the last 30 days? Nothing. 1. So just, I saw a lady the other day walking to a pole, walking down the street. Bam! Another idiot. I don't even look at my phone. I don't look at the phone. It rings, I'll answer. If I'm meeting, I answer. Just constantly. You got those people in your life, they just always just driving down the street. Avoid checking emails first thing in the morning. Get off of Facebook. Get off of all that other crap out there. Unless it is something that's going to make you money. And then some people justify, well, it's my way of making money. They just, here again, that's justification. Then if that's the case, how many ideals have you got from what you're trying to talk to me about to justify it? See, there it is. There's your story. And number 9, set a positive tone for the day. Why do you think when I get on here by 9 o'clock, I am 90% of my days done? Mr. O'Neill calls me, somebody, hey, can you want to go out? Let's go. Hey, what do you need? We got an appointment. Let's do this. I had a guy call me yesterday on a 3-way. Hey, I got a guy who's talking I want you to talk to. First thing I said to him, the guy on the 3, did the guy see the video? No. I said to the guys, look, I can't talk to you. Look at the video. It's only a few minutes long, and I'll talk to you afterwards. Click. I don't talk to anybody without looking at that video because the video does all the heavy lifting. Listen, I'm trying to teach you these guys these skill sets that has helped me through the 30+ years I've been doing network marketing. These things will work for you if you go put them to work. And you know, I can tell the difference in those that put them to work. Your income will change. Your pen will change. Your attitude will change. And I'm going to tell you this in closing. If you don't change, all you have in your pocket will be change. Let me say it again. If you don't change, all you have in your pocket will be changed. The last thing I want you to write down. Write this down. School is never out for the professional. What? You heard me. School is never out for the professionals. Why? Because professionals are always learning. Last week, Mr. Nelson, where was he at last week? Anybody remember where he was at? In Tulum. There you go, Terry, in Tulum. And what was our conversation for the first 2 minutes? I'll be there in about a week and a half. I'll be back out in Tulum. Now, watch this. His girlfriend is died, but he's in Tulum, up in Mexico, Canada, but he's in Tulum. Why is that? To regenerate himself. To let all this stuff out. To let new stuff in. I understand why isn't I get it. But do you guys get it? Some of you have never traveled out the country. Kind of sad. Get a passport. I said that before. When I lived in the Bay Area, it blew my mind when I lived in San Francisco. Look across the Bay Bridge. There's people in Oakland and Berkeley never came across the bridge. And there's people in San Francisco never went that way. Let's alone the state. Let's alone the country. Get a passport for 2024. Make it your goal. I'm gonna go with the nine. Okay, I'll go through them real quickly again for everybody. The 9 morning habits of highly, not just successful, but highly successful people. And these rituals are the leaders that I respect do, like Mark Cuban, Russell Simmons. So number 1, wake up early before 6. Before 6, get some quiet time and exercise. Eat a good light breakfast. Like I said, egg whites, strips of beef bacon. My refrigerator, I got enough. Yeah, I'm ready. That's all I have in the morning. Real light. So I can move and I can think. My head's clear. It's not bogged down. My stomach's taking all my blood. Number 2, drink water to boost your metabolism and for dehydration. First thing in the morning I do. I keep 2 bottles of water by my nightstand. Notepad and pen. And number 3, exercise to reduce stress and enhance your mood. And you got sharp thinking abilities at that point, like Richard Branson talks about and Jack Dorsey. Number 4, eat a healthy breakfast. Eat a what? Healthy breakfast. I just shared with you. Number 5, meditation. Russell Simmons taught me that. Meditate. I got one of his books. Meditate on things you want, not you don't want, on what you want. Meditate how you want your day to go. My meditation is, God, who do I need to know today, and who needs to know me? Because watch it. I'm being a conduit. Who do I need to know that's going to teach me something that I don't know? Because you can learn from kids. You can learn from anybody. And who do I need to know? In other words, who do I need to learn from today? And who can I give the opportunity to AC into? You see, it works both ways. But you got to be a conduit, like copper. Copper's a conduit, okay? Eat a healthy breakfast. Meditate. Number 6, set goals. I watched the movie with the Williams sisters playing. I mean, I learned so much out of that movie because why? They set goals. They set goals. They set goals. They set goals. Tim Ferriss set goals. Set goals. You see, Peter Daniels set goals. Set goals. So setting goals is so important. I go back 30+ years to show you my goals, written down goals, not just if I ask you, you have written down goals? How far back did it go? See, remember now, this is highly successful people. It's not the average person, because the average person don't do this stuff. They'll tell me why they don't do it. I don't read because of this. I don't have it. Number 7, read. Read. I gave you My 3 books I'm reading right now. Matter of fact, last night I just finished this one up. 3 books at the same time. I spend 30 minutes on that one, 30 minutes on this one, 10 pages. I read about 35, 40 pages a day. I get the quiet space. Number 7, avoid checking emails first thing in the morning. You realize this thing right here controls your life? It controls you. You don't control it. It controls you. When I see people always on it, it's just like, dude, put it down. Girl, put it down. It's not that important. Watch this. I pissed off a few people when I said that, but watch this. Highly effective people and successful people, you don't see them doing that, do you? It's the ones that look like they're busy. Highly successful people don't be doing all this. You never see them on the phone hardly. If they do, they're barely even on it. That's a tidbit for somebody. Number 9, set a positive tone for the day. A positive tone. Positive. God, send them my way. Who do I need to know? But I got a call saying, Mr. Thomas, you ain't gonna believe who's getting ready to sign up in the business. You ain't gonna believe this person. They're famous. Oh, try me. Try me. They're successful. Oh, try me. I'm sitting down. So is that a positive tone for the day? That was a positive call before I even got on this call today. He was already setting a positive tone. Are you around people that are setting positive things in their life, or are you around the same old, oh man, good luck to you. I wish I could, man. Good for you. Hey, that's good for you, but hey man, you know. No, get around negative people, man. Get away. I remember this. The gentleman came out with a photography called lamb camera, the little instant Kodak. Remember those Kodak cameras in the 70s and 80s and 90s? He said this, and I never forget his quote. He says, I get away from negative thinking people because I can't afford to be around them. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your time today. God bless each and every one of you. Do something to move your business forward. Don't forget